Hi, my name is Kiona Garza, and I am applying for spiritual life. Um, so I was told to answer what the main point of John 1 1 through 5 is, and then how would I apply this to my life and the lives of others. Um, so I just wanted to start off by reading this. John 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. And all things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So what this means to me is that, all things were made by God for God. We were made to be in relationship with him and to be like a friend of Jesus, basically. The thing is that God speaks and things happen. He created the oceans, the galaxies, creation, life itself. He's eternal, and so is Jesus. And it's just crazy to think that when God speaks, these things listen. And God gives us this authority as well. He says that if you ask, you shall receive. And if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, and you say to that mountain, move, it'll move. This also applies in my own life, because what I really take to heart is when God tells me to move, I'm going to move. I'm here at GCU. I don't know why God sent me here, but I love it. I absolutely have just enjoyed my experience and everything that he has set up for me, because he already knows what's going to happen in my life. And it's crazy to think that. So one of the things that I like to stick to, that I got tattooed actually, it says, if the wind goes where you send it, so will I. And that verse just shakes me each time, because just being that vessel for God, that light for God, has changed my life positively in so many different ways. So one of the verses that I want to talk about is verse 5, where it says, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. It reminds me of the Martin Luther King Jr. quote, which says, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. And it's almost reassuring that, we are the light of the world. It says in verse 4, men are the light of men. So it's just reassuring that God has created us to be like that. And we're made to influence others for positive reasons. And it's just, we may make mistakes and we may fail, but God is going to love us relentlessly. And it's very powerful to know that. And that is the end of my application. Thank you for listening.